Okay, before I get going here at the end of this video, I am challenging Richie from Boston and that guy that does the Marfoogle channel. I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to send them, I'm going to my next video, I'm going to record myself sending them emails to challenge them to do live streams or even non-live streams, but uncensored, uncut. And Marfoogle is supposed to be here in Washington State. Richie from Boston, if he answers, I will attempt to meet him somewhere out of state, but my funds are very fucking limited. But let's see what... I'm going to challenge them over. I'm going to repeat this over and over to challenge them to meet in person. So let's go here. No, at the end of this, but anyway, let's report on Richie from Boston's latest videos. Okay, people, today is Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. We're going to start with a very short clip from this video from Richie from Boston. Stars are exactly what the Bible said. When you're afraid, watch this. Let's see what Richie says. He's done these videos. Again, this is just not Richie from Boston. This is all the Christian and not Christian channels that do this same fucking horseshit. But
even though it's going to take 1,000 years to upload, I'm still going to do it because YouTube's not doing it justice, and just simply pulling it up and showing it to you isn't doing it justice. So I'm going to do it justice now. You're going to see these things for what they really are.
For what they really are. Oh, and Richie, I can't believe nobody's had the problems uploading of videos over the years except for Richie from Boston.
I'm zooming in on it, and it's a Nikon P950 on a tripod, and trying to zoom in on these things is next to impossible because
all these years he's got these Nikon cameras. You can't focus in on this. They are stars in the sky, hundreds of thousands, millions and billions of light years, whatever years away, and these fucking idiots put this shit out for I don't know how many years, probably since YouTube and social media got going. They can show videos and pictures. Oh my, they're luminaries, they're angels, they're hanging in the sky. Well, let's pause here. Let's look at facts. Let me pause here. Let's go to facts. Now, this is very brief. This is fact. One thing Christians hate is science. All science is evil. All science is fake. All science is fraud. Does the New World Order agenda do shit under science? Of course they do. Why do those stars way the fuck out there, way out in space? Let's forget the dome, what the Christians call it, I can't remember at the moment. There's no dome. Those stars are really out in space. Why do they twinkle? And for starters, they're not moving around. Richie claims he's on a tripod, but let's move on. It's the distance, it's the refraction, the different temperatures, densities, air pollution, clouds, everything else under the fucking sun. But according to Christians, this is insanely fucking stupid. Richie does that video, the stars in the sky, watch this. It's insane. Okay, if these things were under the dome, I forget what they call it, not my head. Anyway, Christians believe, not all of them, but the vast majority, even people that are non-Christians believe we're under a dome and that the earth is flat. If that's true, why would you not be able to focus on these things? And Richie, come on, Gary, this dude's such a fucking chill. Guarantee you, he knows better. This benefits his channel. I started years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. I forget that. I need to check my original channel. How come these people never? I've challenged these people over the years. Show your income, okay? Now, all these channels, they get money that would not fall under bank accounts and stuff or cashed money orders. They get cash. Matter of fact, if you look at Richie's videos, he's got this thing you can link on to send cash. So the YouTube BitChute calls them tokens. You can get verified on BitChute if your YouTube video is verified, your YouTube channel is verified. If Instagram and all these Facebook and others are verified, you can. I mean, obviously there's less censorship under BitChute, but I mean the propaganda, the agenda is the same because all these platforms like YouTube and BitChute, they want to make money. But anyway, he's got this verified thing, and he's got this thing you can click on to send tokens, and they're all about money. But anyway, let's move on. Anyway, where the fuck was I? Okay, if you're under the dome, then you should be able to zoom on these things. And anyway, you get further out into space because they say they don't exist. You're talking about things again. I think they call it in light years, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions. You can't focus in on that shit. And I can, but I can't throw in the Hubble telescopes and other telescopes and satellites because they believe they're convinced they believe they don't exist because there's a dome, so there's no outer space. But let's move on. Fuck. Oh, I'm afraid I just mentioned it before I started babbling, but in that old Bible it says God put those stars in the sky to use them. He even named a bunch of them back in the Old Testament. But can they use them? Hell fucking no. I mean, it's just religion, Christianity especially, well, all of them, but in this country it's mainly Christianity, insanely fucking stupid and pathetic. They do not go by their own Bible, and again, they do not understand that in that Bible, in the New Testament, it says it's parable and allegory. Jesus said it's parable. Christ himself said, everything I said is not truth. It's not as I said, because he said it's a parable. I'm telling you a fucking story that means something else, and they take every goddamn word literally. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay, we're going to go on. I got to find the time I want here. Oh, matter of fact, and I think it's in this video, Richie went by his notes, which is a script, but anyway, let's pause here. Okay, this is his video, The Drones Aren't Gone. He's talking about this channel, Jason A, that he hates. This guy never shows his face, but listen to what he says here, and Richie from Boston is describing himself.
Oh, that's a weird thing, Jason A, because I watched your entire video, and nowhere in your video, as always, does the U.S. government confirm an alien invasion. Not once in that...
Nowhere in Richie from Boston does the government confirm the shit he's been spouting. Because again, people gotta look at facts. The shit Richie... Again, this is just not about Richie. This is about all these alleged bullshit Christian channels, and even not Christians, but especially Christians, that spout the same shit. What they say is going to happen has not happened, and anything they do report that's going to happen has already happened. Everything Richie from Boston has ever spoke on, along with all the channels I talked about starting up to 6-7 years ago, they never ever brought up anything that was not already in media. Never. Let's go.
In that video, not once does anyone confirm an alien invasion. Now, if this dude, Jason A, was legit and cared about his country with 1.1 million,
you too, bitch.
9/11 upside down, at no point...
9/11, I don't know where the fuck he got this 9/11 upside down figure, but let's go.
Does he actually come on the mic and say, listen, guys, and spit any sort of truth whatsoever at all? Instead, every single day, every 2 hours, he uploads a video, puts on some ridiculous title that has nothing to do with anything, and gets...
Exactly, same as you.
Tons of views, and people are like, God bless, and Jason A, you're the greatest. Never shown his face, never uttered a word.
The exact same thing happens with Richie from Boston. I need to remember, as a matter of fact, I should do this right now. Look up this Jason A guy. I bet he's got a lot more views and subscribers, probably bringing in more. Make no mistake, Richie for all you Richie from Boston fans, make no mistake, that dude is making great cash. He's been traveling the country for over 10 years, not getting a fucking job. He makes every dime that he's bought a couple different new cars, spent all this money doing parts. He claims in a lot of videos, my subscriber paid for this motel room. He did those two bullshit $25,000 GoFundMes. Look, 10 plus years he's just been traveling around at his flocks, his sheep, taking advantage of weak-willed women and every other dumbass under the name of the sun. But let's move on. Okay, let's move on from pretty much the same point. Again, Richie from Boston is talking about Jason A, and let's see what he says here. honestly, truthfully, factually, Richie from Boston's talking about himself.
Every single day, every 2 hours, he uploads a video, puts on some ridiculous...
Now, dude, without even looking, I guarantee you, he's exaggerating, hyperbole, whatever the fuck. Dude's not putting out videos every 2 hours. Look at Richie from Boston. Go pull up Richie from Boston, click on videos. He's been pumping them out real fast the last 2-3 weeks. I'll hopefully remember to do that.
Title that has nothing to do with anything and gets tons of views, and people are like, God bless, and Jason A, you're the greatest.
So what's the difference between what Jason A and Richie's from doing? Read his, Richie's sent from God.
On his face, never uttered a word, puts up nothing but clickbait. That's what pisses me off about channels that still have a large platform, because everything...
He says that's what pisses him off about large platforms. It's been, I think it was 3 or 4 videos ago, I got a comment when I did that Richie from Boston video. Oh, I am hating on Richie, or why don't I get my own content? Again, go to my original channel on YouTube. I started my channel, it's either 6 or 7 years ago, talking about all these channels originally on BitChute, because YouTube, because I didn't even know about BitChute, and maybe it didn't exist back then. They're all bullshit. They're all propaganda. They're all lies. They're all fear porn. They are all selling products. They all have links to products. They all have things you can click on to send them money. Whether you're going live or matter of fact, that's what that token thing is. You could do you can link on BitChute. You can click on live, send them money, or you can send them money you want. Or not even do it a live. They're all about fucking money, and like I can't get in all this. I can't even remember all this fucking dumb shit. But it's just every show me one besides me which does not, and that does not have links to money. Twice over the past 7 years, I asked for help twice. One time I got like $227. The other one was $350 when I was trying to get the money for that generator. I'm not here to, that was my homeless stage, the second one. I'm not here to make money. I don't want to ask for money. I don't want your help. That's the people that know me all those years. I'm not here. I was homeless for 4 years. I was past the 3-year mark before I tried to raise the money to get a generator, and then I ended up losing the RV, so that's a good thing. I actually got the money for a generator. It came up to $425, but some guy sent me money from Australia or something. It went to the address when I was working for Villa Lobos Concrete, the company address on Quebec Street in Commerce City. Yes, I'm going to name it. But then he sent me foreign currency. It got sent back. So apparently he kept updating on my videos and sent me the money to the address I was using at the car wash. I was getting a little bit of labor work at. I was getting paid. I came out to like $6.50, $6 to $7 an hour cash because it was off the books. Anyway, it came below IRS income levels for the year, so don't fucking call the IRS. Go ahead, call them. I'll give a flying fuck. Anyway, I didn't get the money, and I don't care. I made it. I did I think up to 4 months in my tent. My sister, who I'm with now, I didn't hear from for years. He contacted me, and here I am now, and we're perfect. We don't lie to each other. We don't defraud each other, but let's move on. Oh my God, this is fucking incredible. This is Richie from Boston's proof that there are UFOs.
For a long time, it's all they've ever been working on. And plus, when I was in Nevada the other day, I caught this on a truck. On the back of a truck going...
One of two things happen here. Either Richie did not film this, or somebody else filmed it and sent it to him, but they do not show the full video. Let me play this here. It's really short. This is supposed to be a UFO that Richie filmed.
Going down the long road to Roswell. What do you think these are in the back right here? These are strange-looking devices. I've never seen a truck pulling them. In this particular road, there ain't a lot of people on because it's guarded by white pickup trucks. Isn't that weird? Weird little vehicles they got going on there, isn't it? Kind of strange.
Bam!
What?
Yeah, what I find kind of weird and the most strange is the video cuts right there. I could not tell on my phone if you back this up when this camera's coming up on it. Is there a name? Is there a company, a transport agency, anything on this? Why? If come on, you're going to reveal UFOs. Let's see what the let's see license plate. Let's see what the driver and or a passenger. Let's see plus, we're supposed to be led to believe by this that those are UFOs. If they're going to transport them on that trailer, the government, the New World Order, would not think about putting a canvas tarp over them. They would not put them in a box truck. They would not transport them in a cargo plane. Let's see the side of the truck. Let's see. Come on, let's see. Expose the drivers. Come on, put their faces out there. But no, bullshit propaganda, and dumbasses believe this. Oh, I got a better one for you. Let me pause here. Here you go. Here's some real footage of a UFO on an American highway. Oops, sorry.
My gosh.
Now, that's not the best footage in the world, but would you look at that? The alien in there actually looks like a human being, so it might be a reptilian shape-shifting and look like a human, and for some reason they forgot that you can't drive a UFO. Maybe they couldn't hotwire an actually vehicle here in the country. Anyway, let's pause here. Okay, people, today is Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. Okay, I accidentally hit stop. Anyway, back to his video. The drones aren't. Richie from Boston is claiming he filmed this. He's gonna say it himself.
Around a long time. It's all they've ever been working on. And plus, when I was in Nevada the other day, I caught this on a truck. On the back of a truck going down the long road to Roswell. What do you think these are on the back right here?
Sorry to repeat this, but here we go. Well,
these are strange-looking devices. I've never seen a truck pulling them. And this particular road, there ain't a lot of people on because it's guarded by white pickup trucks. Isn't that weird? Weird little,
Where's the white pickup trucks guarding this road? Are they supposed to block traffic so this truck with the trailer with the UFOs can get away?
vehicles they got going on there, isn't it? Kind of strange.
Yeah, oh, it sure the fuck is. Let's do that again.
Pickup trucks. Isn't that weird? Looking devices. I've never seen a truck pulling them. In this particular road, there ain't a lot of people.
He's never seen them before. In this particular road, there's not a lot of people.
Oh. People on because it's guarded by white pickup trucks.
It's guarded by white pickup trucks.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it sure the fuck
weird
is.
Little vehicles they got going on there, isn't it? Kind of strange. But
okay, whether Richie from Boston filmed that himself or somebody else filmed it, he's using their video. Why do you stop there? Let's see the side of the... Is there a company name? Is there a transport name? If that is the U.S. government transporting alien spacecraft and they're going to have it on a fucking trailer, not even a canvas tarp, why not in a cargo truck? Why not in a military National Guard cargo plane? Why not even a FedEx, USPS, Amazon plane? But fuck no, let's put out this bullshit and people are going to eat it up. Let's pause. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you right now real UFO footage on a highway in America. Okie dokie, here we go. Oops, sorry. Did you see that? Not only, see, the problem with the aliens here is they're reptilians, they're shapeshifters. They shapeshifted to look... I know, sorry again, I got repetitive there because I accidentally stopped my phone and had to record again. I forgot where I left off, but let's go. Humans, but apparently they couldn't figure out how to steal or hotwire an actual USA American vehicle, so they were trying to hovercraft their UFO down the highway. Retarded. Yeah, all these channels are retarded. Let me pause here. Okay, let's see Richie from Boston here, as he's done over the years, and others, filming some stars way out in space. But then again, space doesn't exist to Christians because there's a dome. There's a firmament over the planet. Okay, so if there's a firmament over the planet and these stars, these luminaries, Richie from Boston always like to say the term luminaries, they're angels. You can't, whether they're in outer space or inside the dome, inside the firmament, you cannot focus in on them for whatever reason. But let's go here and see what Richie from Boston has to say.
I'm going to do it justice now.
He's going to do it justice.
What they really are. So here we go. So right here, I'm zooming in on it, and it's a Nikon P950 on a tripod, and trying to zoom in on these things is next to impossible because I'm zoomed in, and it's simply moving away and then jumping around. This isn't me. I'm not touching the camera.
He's not touching it, of course. When Richie lied, he's been lying for his whole life. Let's pause here. Okay, Christians hate science. No science is. I agree. I agree. I know it. And the agenda uses science for bullshit, like we saw in COVID, and that's medical. Blah 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 blah. Why do if you try to zoom in on a star way out in outer space, tens of thousands, tens of millions of light years, whatever years away? The atmosphere, the pollution, the layers, the different temperatures, creates a twinkling effect. But no, this does not matter to Christian agenda. This does not matter to channels like Richie from Boston. Again, this is just not about Richie from Boston. It's about every other fucktard, retard, bullshit artist, propaganda artist, shill, and government agent on social media. Pause here. Facts don't matter. Facts do not matter whatsoever. There's no fact whatsoever in Richie from Boston's channel except for maybe gas prices. And the fact that he's making money off you bullshit fucking idiots. Okay, I'm still on. The California wildfires are simply for the Olympics. Let me pause here. I gotta turn my phone sideways so you get a better view. Now, importantly, watch and listen to what Richie is showing here. As a matter of fact, let me get... Okay, here we go.
Everybody. And then another YouTuber called Minutes of Horror caught this. This is the cover of The Economist magazine.
Now, very importantly, so I don't have to back up and show this again, watch what he's showing. He starts, I believe, from this building, the shape of these buildings compared to this picture down here. They do not match up at all. So I'm not going to say nothing during this, so you can back up and rewind and watch Richie compared to this video. That picture, excuse me. It's an Economist cover. Look at that Economist cover compared to what Richie shows. Why? I won't say nothing so you can get the facts without me fucking shit up.
Magazine 2025. That's an actual picture from LA. And if you look at that exact picture, it's almost exactly, see the building, the square building down here with the little bump on top? See the square building right here with the little bump on top? And then there's a taller building right there, taller building right there. Do you see what I mean? They knew they were going to do this. Is this fire in the background and explosions and such? Probably, but I mean, that is that. I don't even know what I made of that. I think I thought of a blackout, but who could have thought about this? You know what I mean? They were going to burn LA to the ground, and they're not done yet. They're going to continue the next 2 nights, period. But Minutes of Horror catching this was a solid catch. Big time props to his channel for that. And then this is what pisses me off.
Solid catch. Big time props to that channel. I didn't interrupt it. Okay. I don't like to say I have because you're not my subscribers, you're not my sheep, you're not my followers, you're fellow believers, you're fellow people, you're people that have a fucking brain like me. Now, let me back up here. Let's go with,
Buddy, and that picture from LA.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, let me start from there.
YouTuber called Minutes of Horror caught this. This is the cover of The Economist magazine.
Okay, down there, up there.
Okay. That's an actual picture from LA. And if you look at that exact picture, it's almost exactly, see the building, the square building down here with the little bump on top? See the square building right here with the little bump on top?
Okay, that bump on top. You have a bump on top. Oh, shit. You have a bump on. God damn it! You have a bump top. He of course he did it almost exactly. The bump up top down here is on the first building, and it's kind of more center. Up here, it's more to the right. Okay, that fucking Saturn looking thing is in the way, but. If you take the bump on top there, where's that center building in the background? Where is that building? Where is the taller building up here? You have a big gap in between these, and as Richie would say, and so on and so on. I'm not going to keep going with that, but and so on and so forth. Let's pause here. Oh, I have to address this. This is another big deal. Homeless man with flamethrower, quote, look at the quote, unquote, blamed for starting. He's going by the mirror. And believe me, the mirror doesn't always put out bullshit, but let's see what goes on here.
Because TikTok gets more traction than YouTube all day, every day. But homeless man with a flamethrower was blamed for starting LA.
Oh, that's a must. I brought this up before. As Richie just said, TikTok gets better views and all that shit than YouTube does. That's why the U.S. government, that's why YouTube and Google and everybody else wants to get a hold of TikTok and take over TikTok because they're competing too much with the American companies. They want to oust completely, what the fuck, that's coming out of China, but let's go.
Fires. Really? He was? So he made it from Santa Monica all the way up to the Hollywood Hills on his bicycle, even though he got caught? Well, he got caught after this got caught. This right here, from Into Thin Air, he caught this, and this went viral.
Welcome back, January 8th, 2025, and we are clearly covering the Palisades fire as well as at least 4 other fires. There is a video I need to show you that I posted a few months ago during the Ventura fire. Some of you may have seen this, but this video has never been more important than it is today. It is literally showing Area 50.
Then he goes into that, he released the homeless flamethrower dude, quote unquote, by the mirror. I'm going to get to that. We're going to get to the facts here. Then he goes to this, which is this channel showing the shit. He says chaff or something else that is nowhere near that tail. You could say is near the southern end of the fires. Propaganda bullshit. Let me pause here. Let's go to homeless flamethrower dude. This video, if you want to go to a court of law, is inconclusive, but this is what happened compared to what Richie from Boston and others want to put out. There's the name of the video, New York Post. I can't keep doing this because I want to post it on YouTube. I'm doing commentary, but go watch this. A couple others come help. They do tackle the dude. He is arrested. He's got a torch there, and as you all should know, in my living with the homeless for 4 years, they use those for the crack pipes and other things. They say that the original witness, saw he was lighting trash cans and dried out Christmas trees on fire. Was he an arsonist that started the California wildfires? Who knows? Going by what this says, what the witness has said, I would say no, but who knows? So that's the facts behind that, but let's pause here. Okay, I have to show about 30 seconds of Richie from Boston showing these lasers. He means dues, not dues, but god damn it, the satellite things they use for radar for detect weather, and they're supposed to be lighting the chaff. But let's see what he says here compared to the other guy's video.
They're slamming the place. All day I watched this thing just lighting up and lighting up.
So he watched this thing all day, bull fucking shit, but let's go on.
And they're putting California in a deep freeze, Florida, anyone that has warm weather is getting snow. Anybody that can't have snow necessarily, well, they're getting fire. Do you see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
All day we watch these things.
All day.
It's insane. See the lasers? See the lasers? See the lasers?
I'm looking on my phone, but I don't see any lasers, meaning the next rad. That's what it's called. I don't see those on my phone here, but let's move on.
Up here, well, look at the lasers when Area 51 released that anomaly.
Okay, let's watch.
It's slightly different. slightly different. You see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Not quite as, that's right in your face. What else in the world would that be? It's weather control.
Oh.
It's absolute weather control. This is what LiDAR looks like usually. It still shouldn't be there. It still isn't good for anybody, and they're still using it right now to turn the storm under the Dakotas and over.
Okay, anyway, we saw that thing that other channel and Richie from Boston is propagating, that chaff, that the dude said chaff or whatever. Anyway, if they use that, the next rad to light it up, why is it way up there? The chaff or wherever is way down there. And if they ignited it, why wouldn't it ignite in the atmosphere? Oh, shit, I'm sorry, I just knocked over my phone. I should have. I didn't think about this till fucking just now. On my next video, I am going to show you. I'm going to send. I don't know why the fuck I never thought about this before. I'm going to send an email to Richie from Boston and that channel Marfoogle, who's been propagating bullshit. Marfoogle's here in Washington State with me somewhere. I'm going to put out a video. I'm going to send email. I'm going to record while I send emails to them and send them, and I'm going to do it over and over for the next weeks or months, challenging them. Let's do a live stream to get together. I will do what I can to meet you. Richie, Marfoogle is here in Washington State somewhere. I'm going to challenge them. Let's do a live stream somewhere so it's unedited. Richie, I will do what I can. It's damn near fucking impossible to leave. I don't have the money. I'm not going to have my sister fucking give me the money to drive me somewhere or fly me somewhere. I'm going to challenge Richie from Boston, send him emails to do a live stream, and let's talk about the fucking bullshit. Let's do that. Let's stop it right now. Let's see what they have to. Of course, both of them, Richie from Boston's been the most outspoken. I can't answer all my emails. I can't even look at them all. But let's see how that progresses. I'm gonna record it, film it, sending emails to them in my next video. Pause here. Okay, I believe I'm going to end this video here, but let's see what Richie again says about next rad setting off that chaff or whatever over in northern LA.
Turn the storm under the Dakotas and over towards the northeast. But that, my friends, is just like Into Thin Air said, disco lights. They release a little item from Area 51. It floats.
Okay, again, the next rad's up here, the chaff or whatever is down here, and it starts the fire. What about the fires where the chaff or whatever? I mean, give me a fucking break. Let me pause here and see if I'm going to add anything else. Okay, Richie from Boston also has this video. RFB in Nicholson, 1968. Richie from Boston channel. I am not going to go fucking watch this. It's missing the time there. Oh, where the hang? Right. Let me pause here. Oh, sorry. There it is right now. 3 hours. Oops. 3 hours and 7 minutes and 37. Who the fuck wants to listen? It's got 17,000 views. How many of them people are RFB fans, Nicholson 68 fans? And how many of them people are sending them money? Got the money link here, and it's just a fucking insane. The people that support these channels. Again, Richie from Boston's been traveling the country at his bullshit flocks, dumbasses for expense for 10 plus years. Okay, I accidentally hit stop. Anyway, back to his video. The drones aren't. Oh, that's it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to start posting and showing myself sending emails to Richie from Boston and that dude from Marfoogle to challenge them to meet in person.